Hello, happy Tuesday. I'm Amber Manquist. I'm so excited that you're here. Whether you're new, whether you've been around for a bit, whether you're just waking back up, we are so excited to have you here with us. I want to just say, okay, it's end of the month. It's the last day of the month. It is March. We still have double QV for promoter packs. So if those of you, if you're running for certain ranks or you're trying to help build people, promoter packs are very helpful with that double QV volume right now. Also, where are you at on getting your Thrive for free? You need two customers ordering on AutoShip to get free Thrive. Do you have your two customers? Drop it below, y'all. Do you have your customers? Are you at a certain CAB? CAB is our customer acquisitions bonus. Five customers, the customers just have to order a minimum of 150. Five customers get you $250 in credits. 10 customers get you $500, and every 10 after that gets you another $500. So, where are you at? What's your cab? Yeah, Katie, that's like cab 40. No, cab 30. Okay, 20 for her and 10 for Tony. Um, and then we've got new people on. If you're brand new, please drop. I want to know how new you are. How long have you been here? I guess everybody could say how long they've been here. We've got people, Chris just hit her VIP 400. We have people getting new customers, and I'm just so excited to see that excitement breeds excitement. If you've heard me say that, we have said it for years. Jason Camper said it. Maria has said it. I have said it. Excitement breeds excitement. And when you're excited, you can't help but talk excitedly. You can't help but say, "Oh my gosh, you got to get this in your body. Oh my gosh, you need this product." Like you're confident because you know what it's done. And if your confidence level is low, I need you to look back at where you were pre-Thrive. I need you to look back and go, okay, I know what Thrive has done. I know where I'd be without Thrive. Because for me, that's all I have to do is look back at where I was pre-Thrive. So where would I be without Thrive? Like I was on the floor crying most nights of the week. Like it was bad. So I don't want to go back there. There's no telling where that would have led to. So if you're not excited about your Thrive experience, let's figure that out. Do you need to detox? Do you need to take it differently? Do you need to start over? Like, let's get you back excited. So, all right. I want Shannon, I'll just kind of start with you. Uh Katie is just raving about you. Um Shannon, you can kind of share your story, how long you've been here. And I think you kind of went through, you had a baby, another baby. You had a baby, nursing, life, all the things. And then what happened?
Okay, so I have been a Thriver for a little over 2 years, and I've seen a lot of good momentum in the beginning, and then I had the baby. I had the pregnancy, and I slowed down a lot during that, trying to navigate. I have two boys already at home, and one's autistic, and he's a handful on his own. So trying to navigate him, the new baby in the house, and things like that. And come January, well, honestly, I would say the momentum started back in September when I won the team retreat and I went to Florida. And honestly, it just kind of lit that fire within me again. So I've been slowly stepping back in since September, trying to stay consistent in all the ways, not just some of the ways. Um, and they announced the January VIPs and I counted myself out right away. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like there's no way I'm hitting those. And then I went on a cruise with Katie and Monique and a few women from our team. And I remember we were on the cruise and they announced the VIPs for February. And I got so excited and I looked at Katie and I said, there's no way I'm not hitting VIP 400. Like I'm hitting one of them. I'm going VIP. It's not, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I went, I got back home and I instantly started talking about the business. I was talking about the products. I was in local mom group chats and I was ranting about everything. And I hit VIP 400 the first half. And then that just, it lights that fire underneath you again. So I started talking about earning bonuses. I started talking about what's on the table. I was reaching out to potential customers, going through my messenger list, and I hit VIP 400, VIP 800. And in March, I decided I was going to show up differently. I was going to show up as my true, authentic self. I was going to make the silly videos. I was going to show up boldly. I was going to, leave nothing on the table for March. And I was slow in the first half, but by the second half, people that I talked to a year ago, 2 years ago, people that I had thriving a year ago with me, were all reaching back out to me. I had tons of new people that have been watching me. I've had conversations about it that just said, I need to feel how you're feeling. One of my biggest things that I've been doing is creating a reel in the morning of me making up my shake. I'm doing silly little dances. I'm showing my energy. And I'm talking about what the products have done for me. And honestly, I've gotten amazing feedback. I've gained a lot of followers in just these short couple weeks. I was able to hit VIP 400, VIP 800, VIP 1600, and I've never even hit Cab 5. I hit Cab 5, and I also hit Cab 10. So there was lots and lots of amazing things by showing up daily in my stories. Like I said, I really, really have been focusing on showing up as I am. So if that means I'm a hot mess in the morning, I'm showing up as a hot mess. I'm not going to pretend to be anything other than what I am. I'm a mom of 3 boys, age 6 and under. My middle child, who is 5, is nonverbal autistic. My house is chaotic. It's crazy. I constantly got my little shirtless Axel running around in the background. He comes up to the when I do my lives. I do lives pretty regularly, at least anywhere from like 2 to 3 times, and he'll come up and he'll be like, "Bah, gonna get into the into the screen." And like, I know other moms can relate to that. It's because it's chaotic, it's crazy, and I can do it all while being present in their lives. I talk about right now my son's school is flooded, so I have him home with me, my autistic son, and they're doing remote learning. So I talk about how I show up for my son. I can do, the business in the nooks and crannies of my time. And I think that it's appealed to a lot of the local moms too, to have the energy to stay up with their kids on top of just being relatable. And I've seen really good, very good feedback since really showing up as myself.
I love it. And when you say lives, are you doing actual like Facebook lives? Are you meaning live in your story?
So I do Facebook Lives. I hop on, I will do unboxings. I will even just talk about my plants. I'll go on, repot a couple plants. That's something newer that I've been throwing in there because I have 165 house plants. So I'm going on doing plant knowledge and things like that. People know me as like the crazy plant lady, mushroom lady. So I figured I should probably throw that in. A lot of my reels are based on plants, dancing with my plants, doing silly things with my plants. Um, and but I'll do unboxings. I'll just hop on in the morning, show how simple my 3 steps is. Boom,
Mhm.
boom, boom, that's done. I'm set for the day. I will do basically just go on, talk about exciting things with like you said, excitement breeds excitement. So I'll hop on, I'll get myself all pumped for like a new promo that goes, and I just show my excitement and talk about what is on the table for new people, for people that want to thrive, how you can thrive for free. So basically I just go on and I talk about anything. I show my face, I show I'm a real person, I show that I have chaos in my life just like anybody else.
I love
It's
it.
really
I love that because even for me, I forget how it's okay to have chaos. It's okay to have life happen. I always think, well, I have to look a certain way, or I've got to, the house has to be quiet, or I have to have this done to be able to go live. And it really is just showing your real messy life is people feel like I can be like that.
yes,
I
yes,
can
yes.
relate
If
to
he
that.
can do it, I can do it.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what are you doing? You're hitting your VIPs. That means you're bringing in new customers and new promoters.
Yes.
So, how are you bringing in new promoters?
So, I don't like to do, I will, don't get me wrong, but I don't like to do 100% free orders. So how I've been incentivizing that is I will, we had the $50, which was amazing. And I would tell them like, hey, like I'm going to match that $50 and you're going to get, this much in products for this price. And then on top of that, I show them exactly what's on the table. Katie has an amazing sneak peek page so that we can kind of show them what's on the table. I utilize that. I get them in there. 2 of them actually were super skeptical. I got them into that page, and 2 days later, they messaged me and said I want in. So I'm utilizing the tools that are available to me. I'm reaching out so I go into my messenger, and honestly I forgot about this until Katie said something the other day. Have you done keywords in your messenger? And I made a
Mm.
list of all the people that showed interest in the business within the last 2 years of me being a promoter, and I reached out to them and I told them this is what's on the table right now. If you haven't seen, scroll my page and see all the wins. And a lot of people just were really like, okay, I want to do this. I'm ready to jump in. I'm a single mom or I'm a stay at home mom. And that's who my target audience is, are moms, because I'm a mom myself and I can relate mostly to other moms.
Mhm.
So, and I'm very active, and I am in a lot of Facebook groups in my area. So I admin Dansville Mom page. I created it. I have 300 members in there. I show my face in real life. So I'm going to these events. I'm connecting with these moms, and I've been seeing a lot of them are people within my community that have jumped on board with me. And I personally admin 3 different mom groups in the area, all different like local areas. I also
Mhm.
admin a 2000 by nothing page. So we have 2,000 members, and I go off of there because again it gets my face out there. People know, like, and trust me that way. I'm helping out the
Mhm.
community, and so that's one of the things that I've been really working on, is getting to local events, showing my face, and talking about how much I love Thrive.
So, okay, I want to touch on that. I was gonna say you're getting in these groups, you're doing these groups, no, you said
I'm
it. No,
experiencing life, really. I'm
you're
going out to
experiencing life.
lunch with moms, and just
Yes.
getting my name out there and known. So
Yes.
that's people are being like, okay, she's literally just a mom here in the community. Like, she literally is just out here doing the thing. And I think that built a lot of trust. And that's
Mhm.
a lot of the moms that have joined me just these last couple months are relationships that I've been nourishing for a
And
while.
and I want everybody to hear that. So like she didn't just join one of these groups or create one of these groups and all of a sudden everybody said, "Okay, I'm your best
No,
friend
it's
and I want all your things." Like
taken
it
time.
does take time, just like a garden. Y'all hear me talk about, analogy of farmers and popcorn and all the things all the time. You have to plant the seeds, but then you also have to water the seeds. You have to nourish the relationship. And that's how people get to know, like, and trust you. And it's not like, "Oh, I'm creating these relationships because I want them to buy my product." I'm creating these relationships because that's human life. Like, we need each other. And I have something that can help them one way or another. And so, like, for me, one of my biggest groups that I'm super involved in is our motocross. It's Moto Moms. It's all Moto Moms, Moto Wives. And like I live that life, So when I need information, I'm getting information from that group. And when others now, I mean, I'm an experienced Moto Mom. So now I'm giving input and information when people ask. So then they see my face, they know who I am. They're cheering on my kid, but then they're also like, "Oh, she's a real person. She's not just an MLMer, or whatever." So, okay. And then are you your newest promoters? Do you do VIP chats or how do you help them hit their
So
VIPs?
I do have a chat that I can offer them, like, free shipping for their customers. I'm hoping to help, if one, if not more, go VIP. I'm going to be doing like one-on-one if needed, but I also want to do a Zoom for them just so they could ask me any questions, answer any questions that they may have. Especially with there being so many just within the last 2 months. I don't want anybody to feel like they joined and I don't have what they need or I can't help them. So I'm even just checking on them daily. Hey, how are you? Is there anything I can do for you? Do you have any questions? I'm tagging them in a lot of resources that Katie already has set up for us. The same resources that I learned from, but I'm also trying to make it more personal and do the reach outs and be able to host like a Zoom just so they can ask me any questions of the information
Mhm.
that they have looked over, read on, and things like that.
I love it. Thank you so much, Shannon.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna jump over to Haley. Haley, I think part of your story, if you'll kind of introduce yourself, walk us through it. I think you were thriving before, and then you came back and you've started over, or help me with that.
Yeah, so that was actually my first thing I was gonna say was this is actually my second time with Thrive. Um I want to say I think it was like 2 years ago was when I came. I switched from a different company and I jumped straight into Thrive. And so I actually think that might have been one of my, not like fallbacks, but kind of one of my limiting things the first time. Um, so kind of what changed with me, I wouldn't say changed because I was doing all the right stuff before. Um, and I did thrive for about a year, and then I just took like a big step back. And I think I was away for about a year, so I restarted just in January. And so kind of what changed with me with coming back was honestly my confidence. That time away just kind of gave me that time to kind of just figure out how I wanted to, because I knew I'd end up coming back eventually, especially with everything that Thrive had put out, seeing everyone win. I knew I wanted that. I knew Thrive could be that way. And so when I came back, I was so much more confident. I knew what Thrive could do. I knew how it worked for me. I knew what it could do for everyone else. And so staying consistent with that and showing up as confident as I did, um, that's when it took off for me. Um, and a big thing I also learned is that I don't only share just Thrive on my page. I share a lot about like my family stuff and like sprinkle Thrive in there to show like your life doesn't just have to be Thrive. You can still share your real authentic life, do all that stuff, but Thrive can also be in there as well, and it can help that life you want to have. Um, and so another big thing was my Facebook Reels. I had two of them end up going viral, and that's when I gained a lot of like followers and engagement, and it got my, I don't know what it did with the algorithm, but it got all my stuff out there, and I had people literally coming to me like, "Hey, what is all this stuff?" And all that. And so that was kind of like the big momentum push when that happened. That's when my business started taking off. And so just being consistent with that, now like literally all my content is being seen by like thousands of people. So if you don't think reels aren't important, they are, at least in my thing. Like just make reels, be yourself, share authentically. Um, that it like kickstarted my business, and I'm still mind blown by it, but um yeah, I'd say the biggest things are just being your authentic self, show up confident. You know what Thrive can do for you, you know what it can do for everyone, but also don't just, at least in my, what I'm learning, don't just only share Thrive. People don't always want to see Thrive. They want to see you as well and get to know you. And then that's when they'll be more comfortable coming to you, because a lot of people honestly won't reach out. I've learned that too. Um, so you just have to get comfortable with that. And also this time around, I feel like my drive and my passion for Thrive in the business is like completely switched. Since last time I literally came straight from another company, I just wasn't in the right mindset. But now I'm Thrive Forever, and nothing's ever going to change that. So you just really have to show that you're passionate about it and just be authentic. I know that's been said a lot, and it probably sounds really cliche at this point, but it really is true. But yeah. Oh, and I'm also in a lot of, I know Shannon mentioned it, but I'm also in a lot of the Facebook groups as well. And there are so many Facebook groups out there. Like there's tons of side hustle ones, there's tons of like work from home ones. But I'm just in a bunch of different mom groups, those kind of side hustle ones, and there's always people constantly asking like, "Hey, what can I like I need more energy. I need weight loss. I need all this stuff." And I just respond to them, and then they'll end up reaching out to me, and then I talk to them, and 9 times out of 10 they'll either become a customer or a promoter with me. So that's a really big that's also been a very big help. So search for Facebook groups, get in any groups you can. There's always people asking what they can do to make their health better or get extra money or something, and we can be that solution to that.
Yeah, and I will say on the groups, like don't go in the groups just trying to sell people. Like don't go into the groups and be, and I know you're not saying that. But some people say, "Oh, I joined the groups and I'm like, here's my thirst and here's my this." And no. Go into groups that you relate to, like Shannon, she's the plant girl, and the mushrooms. And so she's in those type of groups. Like I'm in motocross moms groups. I was in parents of dyslexia children, parents of college age kids, dorm moms. Like I was in the groups that pertain to me that I needed in that time. And, it is okay to leave a group. If a group is draining you and not benefiting you, I'm telling you now, I'm giving you permission. It's okay to leave. Because for me, I I struggle with that and it drained me a lot because I'm that type of person because I'm like nobody left behind, right? So I'm like, no, there are people in here that need Thrive. Tough it up, Amber. And that it was there were draining groups and I gave myself permission to leave and I found groups that fit me better, and maybe your certain dog, like Yorkie groups or Great Dane groups or whatever. Like it's okay to go, these people are cuckoo and this is not my people. Like you want to add the people from the groups, you want to friend them, you want to comment on their stuff, be in their algorithm, message in their stories, because when you're commenting on their stuff that you relate, they then see your stuff and that's where that algorithm is going. Okay, Haley, you just did you just hit 12K, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, you're close.
Summer, I will.
I was like, wait, I think there's something happening there though. I heard you're like rocking it out. So, okay. What do you think is best advice for somebody that's like, okay, I'm in a slump. I I want to restart, reframe my mind, my mindset, my focus, my business. What would be like your top two things you would say?
Um, can you say that one more time? Sorry.
If you're talking to somebody that is in a slump that's like I want to regrow my business. I want to start over, refresh. What are the top two things that you would tell them like bluntly to go to do or how to reset their mind?
Um, Honestly, if they needed to, I'd be like, take time away, just step away if you need to. Because I actually think that's what really helped me. I mean, I had personal stuff going on too, but I think I was still so down with my previous company that I just, I'll be honest, I quickly jumped to Thrive because I was kind of almost thinking like I'm just gonna straight up leave and hope that this will be a quick fix. Um, which it wasn't, but I was also just so down about my past company that things weren't attainable. And I saw that how different Thrive was that I was just hoping it would, I don't know, some magic would happen and I would just instantly be awesome. So honestly, I would say, depending on where their mind is exactly, take the time away if you need to. Um, and the second thing, um, if you want to completely restart, just, I don't know, go for it. Don't be half in, half out, be all in. Because I think that's another thing I personally wasn't. I was still thinking negatively, just because of being down. I was like, well, if the other one didn't work, what's this? How's this one gonna work too? Kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'd say either go full in or take time away, whichever you need to
I
basically get
love
your money
it.
back.
I think going all in, like, you know, you can't you can't just dip your toe in. Like people know they feel the realness, right? And so like if you're people know I'm all in with Thrive. Like people know my page, the way to talk out loud, they see my DFT wherever I'm at. Like people know I'm all in with Thrive. So they know if they're looking for more energy, I'm their girl. If they like, hey, people are getting sick around me, I need some vitamins, they know I'm their girl because I'm so out loud, visually verbal about Thrive and not just Thrive, right? I'm not just here's capsules, here's shake. What's it doing? What's it doing for you? The focus, the mental clarity, the ability to not snap at my kids. Y'all, like that was the biggest for me when I started because I was so on edge with my boys. They're boys and there's so much energy. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like, stop it, and I was able to enjoy them and have patience with them and all of that. So if you're talking those things, people are gonna go, well, I need patience. I need more sleep. I'm on my seventh cup of coffee. I need what she's talking about. Like, they're going to eventually relate to you if you're all in, consistent, focused, and people know when you're just trying to sell them. Like, are you trying to sell them or are you trying to help them? Are you trying to help change their life? And yes, sometimes we want to shake people and we want to go, oh my gosh, stop drinking the monsters and stop asking me why this is better than one a day. Just freaking get it in your body. Like that is that happens and it's okay. And I honestly, going back for me, way back, the best line you could ever say is just trust me. You got to get these products in your body. There is something that shifts when you ask somebody to trust you. When you say just trust me, you just got to get these products in your body and see what it can do for you. It just shifts. Not, hey, just purchase and see what it can do for you. Just trust me. Just trust me and see what it can do for you. Like it is a shift. And it's honestly because I am asking, I'm like, just trust me, bro. Come on. Like that is that I think for me was the best shift in wording and really got that moving along. Okay, anything else, Haley?
No, I think that's it. Thank
You did so good. Thank you so much. Okay.
you.
Anybody that's on got anything to say for end of the month or how was March for you? I feel like March has had so much momentum and so much excitement, and we're seeing so much growth. I cannot wait for April. The whole April showers brings May flowers. I feel like March Madness is gonna bring April rainbows or something. I don't know. We got to think of a saying for that. But yeah, anybody want to chat? You can unmute. Um,
I will
yes.
just say I'm in Aldi right now, but I will just say for those of you who may even like be struggling in business and you're struggling to connect with the right people, I have been with Thrive for almost 6 years and I brought on two promoters, y'all. So keep pushing, keep going, keep showing up. It matters and people see you. People see you and they're watching you. So just keep following up, for years, guys, I went
Mhm.
without having anybody reach out to me, like years. So I'm just gonna just say that. Like I'm just encouraging you to keep pushing on and you're gonna see that shift in your business.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. And y'all, it is, and kind of like Haley said, like people want to be invited. So whether you're reaching out to them and inviting them to thrive with you, or whether you're on your page or in your live like Shannon, and you're inviting them to message you, like people want to be invited. So like asking, hey, are you tired? Let's chat. All the different things, right? I love Katie said you can't expect 100% if we aren't giving 100%. Um, I mean, that's it. That's the all in. Like, but that's with everything 100% in your marriage, 100% in your parenting, 100% in your Thrive business, 100% in your healthy eating. Like, that is what it is. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody want to unmute? And then I'll just cover a couple things.
March was absolutely incredible. And just coming from a mom of seven who's pretty broke, I wouldn't have been able to buy Easter baskets without March. And I'm just so grateful. And that's what I joined for is that in between, that paycheck to paycheck, kind of just filling that gap. And what we have to offer people, it's selfish not to share it, honestly. And I kind of kick myself from the in the foot because I haven't earned all the VIPs. I haven't shared it as much as I could, but I look forward to April because I think we're rolling over VIPs. I'm not 100% sure because we're not there yet, but I think we are. And that's so exciting because what we have to offer people, just an extra $200. I mean, it could change a mama's life. It could bring a mama to tears. That could be what she's on her knees praying for tonight, is to make rent or to make her car note before her car gets repossessed, or, just the things that broke mamas go through. So I'm just so grateful. My team did so, I think we did, oh gosh, I don't want to say the exact number because I don't want to say it wrong, but almost 30,000 in team sales. So that's crazy. It's been an incredible month. So thank you guys.
I love it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing. And yeah, like Sue, I really hope and you better be posting about those Easter baskets and how you were able to do that. Because yeah, you have 7 kids. There are moms with 2 kids that are struggling to get Easter baskets. I was one of them. So I know, and like, oh, if I put a quarter in every egg, that gives me more eggs, but then it was like, oh, I can put dollars in eggs and then I can do this and I can buy them the good chocolate, not the cheap chocolate. And like whatever your Easter baskets are. So y'all, please be sharing things like that because people are struggling right now. Like at Aldi, I love Aldi, but there are people at Aldi that are like, I can't get this, I can only get this. And I was there, I was that. Like, I can't get this today, but I can only get this today, and choosing what to put back. So just be talking about that. Be real, be talking and sharing about your life. Okay, VIP resets. Yes, those are continuing. I think they start on the first. We'll know tomorrow for sure when exactly, because the last one started on the second. But they're doing 2 a month. They are continuing. Here is a change, and making sure that y'all saw that in the link and the email and all the things has been out. Credits continue for VIP. So anybody in their brand new VIP period, brand new people, they're continuing to get the double credits. So instead of $100 in credits for VIP 400, they're getting 200, okay, etc. So they're still getting that. And as a sponsor, you're getting credit match on your new VIP your new promoters that hit VIP for the first time. They are not doing match on resets. That was a bonus. That was a super fun blessing. So excited, and all of us drowning in credits right now because of it. Hallelujah. We're going to keep using those credits to help all these people continue to hit. Because if you help new people, you're still getting credit match. All the more reason to help new people. And, the thing is, get in your VIP reports, right? Get in your Go VIP reports. Please connect with those people in the reports just in case they didn't know. Let them know what's on the table. Hi, I wanted to introduce myself. This is how much money is on the table. I cannot wait for you to get started. How's your Thrive experience going? Like, just connect with those people in your VIP reports, because helping people continue to refer to, get it for free, hit VIPs is going to grow your team volume after volume after volume, and you're going to see the rewards. You're going to hit 12K, you're going to hit 40K, you're going to have people hitting 12K. Like, you're going to see that the more that you help continue to duplicate those VIPs. The trip getaway Cancun, they announced the qualifications. I believe it starts tomorrow. I don't believe it is. It starts tomorrow. April, May, and June is qualifying months. Obviously, they can only book so much in the hotel. So the faster you qualify, the better. 2,000 PPA and 750 in QV coming from first time purchasing promoter packs from your personally enrolled. So kind of taking it back old school a little bit. Why? Because we need to get promoter packs in people's hands. They need the promoter packs to build their business. Plus, now they come with a plus line. Plus, they come with $20 promo codes. Like, we need to get people getting those promoter packs in their hands, which also then bumps up the VIP, which also bumps up your fast start pay. Like, win, 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 win. And then to earn travel money, that's $500 travel money. You need 3,000 PPA and 1,000 QV in promoter packs. Or if you want $1,000 travel money, you need 4,000 PPA and $1,500 in first time QV promoter packs. All right. I think I covered it all. We have a couple hours left in the night. We do have time for you. What do you need? Do you need two more customers? Do you need somebody else to order a promoter pack for double QV? Look and see what you need. Can you use your waiting room to help build somebody? Waiting room closes at 9 p.m. Central. So don't wait. Don't wait because service and all the things do not wait. Okay. Thank y'all so much. So proud of you all. It was an amazing March and I cannot wait for April. Bye y'all.